Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Zikri Hamdani. Saya sebagai moderator nomor absen nomor 21. Baiklah, saya akan membacakan materi. Baiklah, langsung saja ke materi. Concept of political environment. Political environment refers to the influence of government, political stability, and the legal framework of business and individual within a country. It consists of the factor and element relates to government action and political events that impact business operation and decision making.
Perkenalkan, nama saya Daryani, absen nomor 20. Baik, materi selanjutnya adalah political diversity and political similarity. The political scenario in a country is the outcome of the interacting influence of various interest groups, such as individual, household, firm, politicians, bureaucrats, and many others. The stronger a particular interest group, the more prominent in its ideology will manifest the overall political scenario. Nah, jadi situasi politik di suatu negara dipengaruhi oleh interaksi berbagai kelompok kepentingan seperti rumah tangga, perusahaan, politisi, birokrat, dan lainnya. Semakin kuat suatu kelompok kepentingan, semakin besar pengaruh ideologi mereka terhadap keseluruhan dinamika politik. Materi selanjutnya, demokrasi versus totalitarianisme. Nah, democratic political system involves citizen directly or indirectly the policy formulation of a country. The political scenario often varies between the two extreme democracy on the one hand and totalitarianism on the other. The parent form of democracy represents direct involvement of citizens in policy making. This is because the democratic setup is of the people, for the people, and by the people. Totalitarianism is a political system where political power lies in few hands with virtually no opposition. Jadi, sistem politik demokrasi melibatkan warga secara langsung atau tidak langsung dalam pembentukan kebijakan negara. Situasi politik dapat berkisar dari demokrasi, di mana rakyat berperan penuh, hingga totalitarianisme, di mana kekuasaan dikuasai oleh segelintir orang tanpa oposisi. Demokrasi murni mewakili keterlibatan langsung rakyat, sedangkan totalitarianisme meniadakan peran rakyat. Home country perspective. It's true that from move to a country with a stable political and less restrictive legal environment. So the political and legal environment prevailing in the host country is much more significant, but it does not mean that such as an environment is not important in the home country. This is why the home country perspective is dealt with first, and then the host country perspective will be discussed at great length. Jadi perusahaan cenderung pindah ke negara dengan lingkungan politik yang stabil dan hukum yang tidak terlalu ketat. Lingkungan politik dan hukum di negara tujuan memang sangat penting, namun kondisi di negara asal juga tetap berpengaruh. Oleh karena itu, perspektif negara asal dibahas terlebih dahulu sebelum membahas perspektif negara tujuan.
Perkenalkan, nama aku Tali Torifaladoye, nomor absen 12. Home country perspective 8.2.1. However, the political and legal involvement in the home country is not always encouraging. It is often restrictive. The restrictions are manifest in various types of cross on export and other forms of business. The extremely intense growth on export is manifest in the form of stagflation and embargo. Embargo is the complete prohibition of trade. Sanctions are not so broad in conflicts as embargoes are, but they also distort trade in various ways, such as negation of trade financing or prohibition of technology trade, and so on. Yet again, in some home country, environmental protection is given the top priority, even if it is not so in the host country. In such case, the home government does not allow the firms to move to such host countries. Host country perspective 8.3. Firms moving abroad are well acquainted with the political and legal environment prevailing in the home country, but they are not necessarily in touch with those of the host country, particularly when different host countries have different environments. This is why there is always some risk involved in international business on account of differing political scenario in host country. Meaning and form of political risk. 8.3.1 Political risk in unification gains in political setup in the host country leading to complex discussion that bring about gains in the very business environment.
Hi, my name is Farida Afsarosandi, number absent 17. So I will explain about legal environment. Legal system is the legal environment in a country. Include thus legal system are regulations that are closely tied to its political system. There are three main typical of legal system worldwide. First is civil law, based on the detailed rights and rulers and common in Central and South Europe, some Asian and African countries. Second is the law common law, a law interpretation based on typical and present tense, typical in the US, UK, and Canada. And third is the theoretical law based on the religion THB, and such as Islamic allows this prohibition written in the banking transaction. And then intellectual property right atau EPR. EPR include copyright and patent that protect individual intellectual create the WTO. So the TRIP agreement set a minimum statement for EPR protect for prevent infringement like high software presently in the Canada country. Next is taxing. International companies often operation in the countries with a lower tax rate and civil profit. To tax-free jurisdiction, the OECD aimed to address their practice by promoting equitable tax rate across noting to protect host countries' economic interests.
Section 8.4.3 with variants in national business law and issues of legal standardization. It is normally protected through patent and trademarks. In case the tax rate is high, these firms adopt transfer pricing in order to siphon off the before-tax profit, thus to a country where tax rate is low. Thus, in order to avoid this malpractice, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) has requested the government of the tax haven countries to equate the tax rate with the prevailing in the OECD countries. Political environment. A country's political environment involves between various interest groups, such as the government, businesses, and the public. Legal environment. The international legal system includes different types of law, such as civil law, common law, and theoretical law, which can influence how business is conducted across countries. This legal variation can present obstacles for international companies. Political risk. The risk can include access expropriation, currency restriction, and political instability affecting investment security. Political risk management. Companies can manage political risk through strategic planning, insurance, and support from the home government. In cases of conflict, such as expropriation, negotiation, and arbitration, are often used to resolve issues. International legal standardization. This standardization facilitates international business by creating a more uniform legal framework. Thank you.
The next and conclusions, the political and legal environment significant impact international business, unstable political and legal system in the both home and both countries in essential business face risk from political change and every laws experience and taxation and intellectual property effort the trips and OECD aim to standardize legal frameworks, making global business smoother. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for success. Thank you for attention.
Welcome to today's discussion on the global political, legal, and technological environment in the realm of international business. In this segment, we'll delve into the complexities of operating in diverse institutional settings and how multinational enterprises navigate through these challenges. We'll explore the PESTEL model and its significance in understanding the external forces affecting businesses worldwide. Let's begin with the PESTEL model. This framework is a vital tool for international companies to remain competitive. It involves analyzing various external factors that impact business operations. These factors are categorized as follows. The political environment plays a crucial role in shaping international business. It encompasses elements like tax policies, labor laws, trade restrictions, and political stability. Changes in government policies can significantly affect foreign business operations. Political risk refers to the adverse impact of political changes on an organization's foreign operations and decision-making processes. It can be macro or micro in nature and is influenced by factors such as the form of government, leadership changes, and electoral stability. Governments around the world vary in their political systems. We have democracy, which emphasizes citizen involvement in decision-making, and totalitarianism, which can take different forms like communist, theocratic, or tribal. Moving on to the legal environment, understanding the legal systems and relationships between countries is vital for multinational enterprises. Legal systems can be broadly classified into common law and civil law. These systems have different foundations and influences, with implications for international business operations. Contracts play a pivotal role in international business. They specify the rights and obligations of parties involved and outline dispute resolution procedures. It's essential that agreements are in writing to avoid misunderstandings. International law governs relationships between countries and international legal persons. While there's no centralized authority to enforce it, treaties, customs, and general principles of law shape the international legal landscape. The quality and efficiency of a country's legal system have a strong correlation with its economic development. Inconsistent rules and weak investor protection can deter foreign investments.